Climate change is a very challenging issue and one that we consider very carefully as a long-term investor. Climate change has incredibly broad implications on almost every industry, changes in technology, in regulation, in the physical impacts that it will have. It's also not static, and our understanding is becoming greater over time. There's many moving pieces that need to be forecast. So we are trying to continue to raise our understanding of the risks and opportunities, both in the shorter term and in the longer term. But while we do that, we integrate environmental, social, and governance factors into all of our investment analysis. We believe by doing that, we can have a more powerful impact as a responsible, engaged owner that presses for change. We're actively contributing to the work of the FSB, or the Financial Stability Board's task force on climate-related financial disclosures. We're continuing to augment our proactive environmental, social, and governance-related engagements, both globally and locally with publicly traded companies. And finally, we're building on our collaborative efforts with other global institutional investors and capital markets participants.
Engaging means talking to companies. So that can be in a variety of ways. That can run really the spectrum from proxy voting, so exercising our votes at annual meetings of companies, all the way to talking to the board of directors and senior management on material, environmental, social, and governance factors. Companies that manage these factors well tend to perform better over the long term. We have a climate change working group, and this group is comprised of individuals from across CPPIB, so all the investment groups are represented, plus our total portfolio management group and risk group. We now consider climate change from a bottom-up perspective, so individually as we make investments, and also we are considering climate change risks at the total portfolio level.
We recognize that climate change has the potential to significantly impact our investments, so it's also leading to a lot of new opportunities, particularly in the area of renewable energy. So our infrastructure and natural resources groups actively seek to find renewable energy opportunities.
Fossil fuels will remain important as part of the energy mix, but what we've seen is over time renewable energy is gaining market share. If you look in the United States, about 2/3 of new capacity, new megawatts, are being added by wind and solar. In Europe, it's even greater than that.
Climate change presents a vast array of risks, and it's also a rapidly evolving area, so we really have to stay ahead of the game and provide the tools and the resources to our investment teams to better consider climate change risks and opportunities.
And we have thousands of companies in our portfolio who all will be affected by climate change in different ways. So how they handle the energy transitions and how they handle climate change impact could have a material impact on their valuations, and therefore have an impact on the valuation of our overall portfolio. So there's a lot of complexity. It makes it a challenging issue for us to fully understand, but it's one that we really need to anticipate very carefully.